Hey everyone, how are you? Hope you are well. So today we're going to talk about $100,000 careers with no degree. So this is for people who maybe you're trying to get up to 100,000 a year mark, or other people you're just looking for a career change, something else to do, which is fine. So you've been in the same career for 100 years and you like to try something else. So first, I'm going to go to the tech industry. So I've seen there's one person that's in tech sales that I reached out to who ignored me. There's one person in the sales engineer field that I reached out to that ignored me. But I'm just going to tell you what I know from observation, and then you could study it further and go deeper into the research of it. So, in the tech industry, tech sales, so you actually get a certification. It takes 20 hours to complete. The name of the program is called Course Careers. Then you have a position called Tech Sales. You make $100,000 a year. And what you're doing is you're helping them to sell their products. So that is the one position in the tech industry. So, sales engineer. So that position, you go through a boot camp. It's 4 weeks, and you start out making $100,000. Some I see are starting making 80K, so somewhere near 100,000, and then they're moving up rapidly to making 300,000 a year within 2 years. So something else I see is cybersecurity. The company Google, they actually have a certificate where you can get a certificate in cybersecurity and you make $100,000 a year. The training for that is, the time frame is small also. So these training programs are generally 4 weeks. Some of them are 9 months, depending on what area you're going into. There are a whole bunch of different areas that you can go into, but these are the main ones that I am seeing: tech sales, sales engineer, cyber security. And so with cybersecurity, there are more jobs available than there are people to fill them. So I find that to be interesting. So I actually saw statistics that they said they had 750,000 jobs available and they don't have enough people to fill the position. So cybersecurity, you make 100,000 a year. It's minimal time. You're going to a boot camp. You're doing it online from the comfort of your home. Majority of these are self-paced, so it's good for people who have other things going on, like maybe you're working a different job and you like to transition out of that, or maybe you have responsibilities, you have children. Um, it's good. It's good for busy people. So self-paced, online, do it from home, come out making 100K. So that is the tech industry. So I have not been able to bring people on. What I'm interested in is, do you like it? That's what I want to know. Do you like it? Now, of course, I know you're not going to get on the internet and tell everybody, if but you could just let me know behind the scenes. And then if someone else is interested in it, then I put you in contact with them, like one-on-one. But that's what I would like to know is, do you like it? So this is something that doesn't require a degree, and it's in the tech field. Um, they are honorable positions, so it's not anything that's dishonorable. It takes a short time to complete. Um, doesn't require a college degree. So I find that to be interesting. Yet you don't have to go to school and you can still make six figures. So this is what I'm seeing. If you know anyone that is in the tech field, I'm gonna leave my email at the bottom and connect us because I would like to actually talk to the people who are doing these things. So that is the one industry, the tech industry. So as you know, there have been a lot of tech layoffs, heavy tech layoffs. But what I'm seeing is that since there's so many jobs out there and they don't have enough people to fill the jobs, that if you get laid off, then you could easily get another job. However, how much time does it take to get a job? It's taken like 3 to 4 months to get a job. So that's something that you should be aware of um, ahead of time and be saving and investing your money for those type of situations. So tech industry, that's one industry. Another industry is dealing with airplanes. And this is good for people who love airplanes. You love airplanes, you love jets. People love different things. And then, so if you feel an excitement from airplanes, there's a career called air traffic controller. You make six figures. It's an honorable job. I do know someone in this field, but they are not going to come onto the show. So, like I said before, just reach out to me if you know people that are in these fields that I'm talking about. Another field is sales, just sales in general, insurance sales. And the thing with insurance is that some positions, they want you to work on commission. So I know it's good to have a job that's going to pay you, right? So you have to be careful of that. Am I working on commission or am I actually getting paid? But insurance sales makes a lot of money. And people have even worked themselves up to becoming millionaires. Can you believe that? So we hear about real estate all the time, real estate millionaires, but there are insurance millionaires out here. Another area is also sales, but these are other types of sales. HVAC sales consultants make six figures. Car sales, construction sales. So if you know anyone in those fields or who have worked in those fields, reach out to me because what I would like to do is share with other people some of the other things that they could be doing that perhaps that you're unaware of. And do you actually like it? What are the pros? What are the cons? And then lastly, the trades. So electrician, plumber, plumbers make six figures. The trades are things that you could actually create into your own business. So instead of like you could start out working for somebody, but then gradually move into making it your own business. So these are just some ideals if you are either trying to get up to the 100 figure mark. One other thing that I saw was loan officer. Loan officer. So that is an honorable job. Um, Loan officers, they make 70K and they can move themselves up to 300K. So this is if you're trying to get to the 100K mark, if you're in that phase, or again, if you just want a career change, you want to do something different. So, like I said before, I have reached out to a couple of people I know who are in these fields who ignored me. So, I find that interesting. Um, Other than that, if you know people who are in these fields, have them reach out to me so I can bring them on the show. Also, if you are in a career that makes six figures and you didn't go to school, but you make six figures or more than that, reach out to me. My email will be at the bottom. The reason being is that the mission of my show is exposure. Like, people are not doing it because they're not exposed to it. So if you're already there or higher, come on to the show and expose other people to other things that they can be doing. And it doesn't matter what career, whatever it is that you're in. All right. So it is all about exposure. And again, I want to know, do you like it? But you can tell me that personally. And again, if someone is interested in doing what you're doing, then I can just connect you one-on-one and you talk about that behind the scenes. All right. So if you like this show, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss the episode. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. The other thing, besides the 100K career, if you want to move up or you want to change your career, remember that being an entrepreneur is a career also. It's just something that we don't think about. So you could go work for somebody, or you could create your own thing over here, which is called an entrepreneur. Or more than likely, you're doing both at the same time, because it's going to take time to build this entrepreneurial thing up. So majority of people are working a job while simultaneously building their own thing up. All right. And building your own thing is better anyway, because you can't get fired. You can't lose your job. Like, you're not going to fire yourself, right? So just thinking about this different mindset of actually owning something is different. What do you like? What are you interested in owning? Well, simultaneously, you're working a job to support yourself and you're becoming an entrepreneur. If you're interested, everyone is not interested. So it's mostly about finding out what it is that you like. What do you like? You're an individual. Everybody does not like the same things. What do you like? And go for it. So I talked about careers that require no college degree. Did you know that yoga instructors make $70,000 a year? I find that to be interesting because I always thought that you had to go to school to have a high career, and you don't. Isn't that interesting? A yoga instructor makes $70,000 a year. So this is all about exposure. What are you exposed to? And if you're willing to come on the show and expose and help somebody else, then come on the show. And we can still do that, and you maintain the privacy that you desire to maintain. We don't have to talk about and discuss everything. All right. But this is giving back and helping other people just by exposing them to it, exposing them of the possibilities. All right. So before you leave, hit that like button. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.